All right. What's up, everybody? This is the lesson for section 4.3. All right, 4.3 is talking about two things, what's called two-way tables and Venn diagrams. All right. Also, we'll talk about what's called the general addition rule. So last lesson we talked about what's probability of two events, like one event happening or a different event happening when those um, events are mutually exclusive. All right, when they cannot happen at the same time. What we're talking about today is how we find probability of two events happening when they can occur at the same time. All right, and to make it easier, we could use what's called a two-way table. Two-way table like this here, it just shows data with two different variables. Sorry, not variables, two different events. Like in this case, gender, and then if that person has pierced ears or not. All right, so 19 people are male and have pierced ears. 4 people are female and do not have pierced ears. That's what those numbers kind of represent. And then on the outside, these are just totals. So 90 total males, 88 total females, and so on. So it's important that we're able to kind of read what a two-way table tells us. Uh, and it actually makes it a lot easier finding calculations and finding probability. Like there, makes it a lot easier. Next, we have what's called the general addition rule for two events that can happen at the same time. So if we were asked to find what's the probability of event A or B happening, like in this case, what's the probability of picking someone at random and that they are male and have pierced ears? What you need to do is you need to find the probability of someone being male plus the probability of someone having pierced ears minus the probability of them being both male and having pierced ears. All right, so that's kind of the formula that we use because we won't always be given a two-way table where we can easily um, find that out. But this formula gives us a better indicator when we're given just probabilities of each event. Then we have what's called a Venn diagram. Hopefully, you know what a Venn diagram looks like. This is what it looks like. We've definitely worked with this in the past. It's just another way to display data and a good way to easily identify probability. All right, and then also complement. We talked about the complement rule last lesson. Same thing applies here. If we're dealing with Venn diagrams, everything that's outside of the circle is called the complement. All right, it's just the opposite. So if event A is being male, complement would be the not probability of someone being not male. All right, and then a few things. Intersection is just when those Venn diagrams intersect. So when A and B occurs. So if you were doing the male and pierced ears thing again, intersection would be what's probably picking someone that they are male and have pierced ears. A union is when it's kind of an or statement. So it's A or B. What's the probability of someone being male or having pierced ears? And that's this formula right here using the general addition rule. All right. So that's actually it for the lesson. When we go through examples, we will kind of go over um, actually trying to figure out two-way tables. All right. So that's all. Thanks for listening. Peace.